pleased to be here. Pleased to have an opportunity to see and talk to all of you. We want to do the best possible job with it, make it unique, make it the best that we can possibly do. And so your effort and your interest really is greatly appreciated. We've had really a very remarkable response around the country from many young people and from others as well in all parts of the United States. We've had some real sacrifices that have been made by people in order to contribute. And there was a suggestion made in Parade magazine. Well, I'm happy for Pierre. I think he'd make a fine candidate, and I think he'd make an outstanding senator.
Venture to forecast victory in November?
Well, I think he'll win. But I think that all campaigns are always difficult.
Have you decided, sir, that you will definitely not be a vice presidential candidate?
I haven't decided, really. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do in the future.
Mr. Kennedy, could you tell us with what Democratic leaders you met this noon?
Well, I met everybody at the luncheon. If you can get the list of those who were at the luncheon, I met everybody there.
Did anything you discussed there have any bearing on what political decisions you might
No,
make?
they did not.
Mr. Kennedy, you may have been quoted correctly or erroneously, but I read where someone said that you were tired of chasing people. When the event you don't continue in government, have you given any other thought, any other?
No.
Nothing more?
Well, yes, I've given thoughts to, I mean, what else I could do?
What you would-
Yes, I have.
what would you-
Oh, well, I might like to be associated with a university. Teaching, maybe. Going to school, perhaps. I don't know. That's one area. Newspaper business. Stay. I might do some writing.
What's your reaction to the Communist Party decision by the Supreme Court? Not refusing to review. Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't.
Forget it then.
Thank you.
Mr. Kennedy, earlier I asked you a question. We had a mechanical failure. I'd like to ask your indulgence and pursue it again. If there is a decision in Atlantic City that you would be the best qualified, would you be responsive to that sort of a draft?
I just don't know what my future will be. I'm going to decide that sometime in the future, but I haven't decided that yet.
Would that have considerable bearing on your plan making?
Well, I just don't know what I'm going to do, and I just have to leave it like that. I just don't know what I do.
Well, Mr. Kennedy, is in the Justice Department, what is the Congress measures today? Increasing?
I can understand what Senator Goldwater stands for. And you know, they're having so much difficulty. In that party, I don't want to add to it.
How do you see that race shaping up, sir?
Excuse me?
How do you see that race ending up with Senator Goldwater getting the nomination?
Well, that's the way it appears.
Mr. Attorney General, we've heard a great deal of talk in Los Angeles for the last 2 or 3 years about the possibility of Chief of Police William H. Parker here being considered as a possible successor to J. Edgar Hoover when he steps down. Is there any truth to that talk?
I haven't heard that. I don't know what's... Well, I think as he stated so many occasions, he represents the Republican point of view in the mainstream of the Republican Party and what they believe in. And I just think it'll be an interesting campaign, which I think that President Johnson's looking forward to it.
Mr. Kennedy?
There seems to be some opinion that Senator Goldwater would run strong in the South because of his stand on civil rights. Do you have any judgments on that?
I don't think that's true. I think that it'll have some effect, but I think that President Johnson's very popular in the South, as he is in other parts of the country. Now, will you write something about the library, please?
What library?